let's chat. Last week's episode, what was last week? Let's get in there. Let's go see what was up. Hold up.
Deskbot 3.
Wait a minute. Right, that's right. Last week, Alex got his grubby little fingers on our strategy because he can't make up his own decks. I can't either. I always get the help with I Wish I Was Dead, but the world doesn't have to know. It's okay. Alex ended up stealing our Deskbot strategy, trying to put something together with it. And despite all of his attempts, we were able to take the game, I believe.
That's gotta be illegal. This is my deck.
On Progression Series Season 2.
The only thing this loses to is Dark Hole. I'm crazy like that, and I don't think you have a way to beat it, so go ahead. Your turn.
He went from being reserved to being crazy.
Now I'm all in now, bro. I'm all in. I don't think you can beat it.
I've always loved Hat Trigger. He's just so good.
Will the next step be Mega? Like the pack? It is. Today's a big episode. Mega Pack 15 is a slammer, bro. Hold on. Let me get everything working here. Oh, look at that. Immersed.
Sunglasses and a cape. In this series,
how's the volume, Chad? Is it too soft? Too loud? I can make it louder.
Packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize.
Yo, Shy Pupperoni, thanks for the follow.
However, in each episode, we will open
Need more volume?
box of the
Say
next
less.
set that was
Say less.
moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling
How's
each
that?
other at
Too
the
loud?
end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2.
Right. I'm sure Alex is going to talk a lot about it. We'll see Gage at the wheel in a moment here. But Alex is going to talk about a lot how 2015 was a 6 set. This is our second look at the Mega Packs. We got to open the 2014. And that was sick. The Mega, again, opening a lot of these side sets for Progression Series Season 2 has caused for some really sick decks to be able to be built. And then also being able to retrace steps with sets like this allows us to revisit strategies that maybe weren't fully fleshed out. It's really exciting, and this one in particular is a slammer. I don't remember what I get on the wheel, so let's remember together. I'm accidentally hosting from Tina. I was drunk and needed Taco Bell. I need Taco Bell.
5% off any singles or sealed product.
Good thing
Click the
tomorrow
affiliate links in the
on the Tina
description
stream,
and
I gotta
use
give
code
one sub,
CMO5.
and that's my dinner
Clicking
figured
the
out for
TCG
the day,
Player
bro.
affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Slowly getting our footing back after look at that guy. Bro, my hair is on a... What is going on with my hair, dude? I feel like I need to start double checking with the mirror if I'm actually good to record. Because then I just start looking like this. What is that? Couple really unfortunate losses to Alex. I'm always happy to see the wheel in front of me. The last time we spun it, it was very unfortunate. Brushed it up a little bit. Like nothing from it. Like almost half of it was a dud with Dragons of Legend. Don't look too hard into it. I'm handsome, I promise. Right. 2. This one, on the other hand, there's always opportunity. So let's just spin it. Let's see what we can grab. Please be something good, man. I've been needing something decent. The wild cards, I'm not even looking for them. And I forgot. Yeah, useless. I don't need these, bro. See, getting a redoer ticket fucking sucks because I use them, which is great, but it could be anything else. All the other slices on the wheels are actually insanely good. Things like Promo and Starlight and stuff like that could open up strategies that we just don't have access to at the moment. It really sucks that we keep getting the short end of the stick. Bro, a redoer ticket right now, I feel like is just as useless as if it was in Alex's hands. I use mine a little bit more often. I guess it's nice to have it for myself, right? Maybe it'll save us from a poor decision later on. Today, though, is a very exciting set, man. I'm very, very excited to open Mega Pack 2015.
I don't really have much to say. We tried to outplay Gage by bringing back a strategy that he is quite fond of, and unfortunately, it...
To be fair, we talked about it a little bit during the episode, too, but Alex, it was a little bit, like, preemptive, I think. Despots are still waiting for some of their support that comes out in the next few core sets. Notably, they got 5, which is really strong. That's like it pops spells or traps. But it's 1/2 of a scale, and the other scale comes out in the next set. So a little bit maybe early to be picking up the deck, but it's all right.
Was just not good enough. But in any case, we're going to have another chance in this episode, and hopefully we can win this one, because otherwise we are going into the banning, and more frighteningly, Gage will be tying up the series again. So for today's episode,
Again.
we have the
I'm always
2015
one
Mega
step
Packs
behind
released
this,
on
bozo.
September 17th, 2015. I like that we have these because this actually gives us a lot of potential. We're still at the point in the Mega Packs history where they're solely just reprinting the cards from the previous 4 core sets at their same rarity. Later on, they start altering the rarities to make them more desirable and like more collectible or easier to acquire depending on the card. But as you can see here, stuff like Denko Sekka and, you know, El Shaddai Construct, if it was...
Yeah, oh my god, Denko was crazy. Did anybody play back when Denko actually got released in New Challengers? Anybody play when that card came out? What a sick card. Nasty, bro. I remember falling into so many scenarios where it's like you set all your 5 back row and you're just like, all right, I'll wait till they do something. And then the first thing they do is standby, main. You go, yeah, okay. And they go normal Denko. And you're like, I've lost the duel. I have lost the duel. I cannot believe this. If it hasn't happened to you, you're lying, bro. Oh, well, I mean, you probably just didn't play back then either. This was almost a decade ago.
Wasn't banned would be useful to us, and they are still in their ultra rare slots. It's nice though because
My
we just
favorite
have an
archetype is
opportunity to get a lot of these
Gravekeeper or
cards once
Digibugs.
again, or
The
cards that we
Gravekeepers,
didn't
bro.
previously
Share
get.
if you
This
play.
is our next
Share if you
opportunity
play.
to get them. You know, stuff like El Shaddai Window. We still have a decent Shaddai strategy, but obviously with Construct Ban, it's
Look
going
at
to
that
be very
Saphira,
limited.
Queen
There's
of
Clue Fort
Dragons.
stuff. There's Deneb. There's Artifact Sanctum.
Who knew
Then
you
there's
wouldn't
like
be
other just like
using
more
her
generic
in
stuff
her-
like
in
the
her
Exceed
upgraded
monsters.
deck,
Like
huh?
you can tell, there's just a lot of potential.
I hate that card. Artifact Durandal, one of my least favorite cards in the game, bro. I remember distinctly around this era of the game, Alex and I, we went to Nationals in Pittsburgh, and I was on this sick Pendulum deck. This sick, nasty Pendulum deck. And he was playing Extra Deck Monarch, and Extra Deck Monarch was a good deck. It was probably the best deck, a lot of people would say. But one thing it would do is it would set up this Durandal on turn 1, and Durandal has an effect where you can shuffle back your opponent's hand and mulligan it at any time. My deck focused around using Pendulum Sorcerer to shape the hand and then make ridiculous plays. So you could imagine whenever I would Pendulum summon out my Pendulum Sorcerer, popping the scales, he would go, all right, I'm going to Durandal everything back. And I'd be like, I hate this game. I would lose everything that I set up for, bro. It's so frustrating. It happened all the time through testing. All the time through testing.
In here. I think the larger issue is the fact that we're only opening, 15 packs, and so with that, we have to keep in mind that even though there's 1 card of each rarity, there's 39 ultras in here, so the chances that we're going to get what we want are pretty slim. Moving on down to the rares, I don't think there's anything too crazy. Like, there's some of the
rares are
cards.
really good, too. He's like, I'm underestimating them. Like, all the Shaddals in rare are good to get repeats of. Panzer Dragon's good if he didn't have one already. The Necros Cycle's amazing. It's the Mega Pack. There's always great opportunity to be able to get some stuff you didn't have before.
There's Dioneyev. Gage didn't ban that either. There's like more Shaddai stuff, Panzer Dragon. The rares are like kind of whatever. Similarly, the super rares are fine. Like Morale Tack, another chance to get that is pretty cool, especially since Call the Haunted is at 3.
How much
I mean,
Pepe do we have?
Fusion.
Oh,
There's,
you
like,
might just
Herald of
have
the
to wait
Arclight.
and
There's some of the
see.
generic stuff like Karen Gorgon and stuff. They're okay. Then, of course, we have the secret rares, which may be one of the worst slots, actually. Yeah, there's crazy stuff in here like Yazi, Shekanaga, and stuff, but a lot of the secret rares are like really specific to like particular strategies, and we can't really play those in Prague.
They are, and that
moving on
sucks,
to the commons, like if
but
we're
it also
missing
makes
particular
those
cards,
strategies
like, for, you know,
possible,
artifacts
like just
or
by pulling
despots
one of them.
or any random strategy. The commons are here,
know if
and
you
they're the
watched the
most
episode
plentiful,
today, if
but
you already
obviously
seen it
it really just depends on how fleshed out our other strategies are to see how useful they are.
Pepe
to
the
us.
Frog,
So
no,
we'll see how it plays
Performapal
out. We do, though,
Pendulum.
have to open 3 packs of Astro
Perform
Pack
Age and
7.
Perform
I think
Pow.
we get to Astro Pack 8 in a few
People-
episodes from now.
I'll
We'll see what
commonly
happens
call
when
it
we get there.
Pepe
Flip
back
them
in the
up
day
first
just
pack.
because of
An
that.
Altair is nice
PP.
if we actually can get like more copies of Deneb. I
Lord of the
actually pulled
Lamp.
the Deneb
Oh
in
my
Duelist
God.
Alliance, which is insane, but we're going to need a lot more help in that department. Second pack, well, there's an Anuklahai, although I'm
Soul
not sure how
Hunter
we're looking
too,
in
bro.
that area regarding
Look at that,
Satar
$20
Knight
for fucking Soul Hunter? Who is looking for Soul Hunters nowadays?
commons and rares, although Anuklahai was a common. We also got Soul Hunter, which, like, this card's still $20 for some reason, which is insane to me. And Level Limit Area B, a card that has not been used since 2006. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, 15 packs of
Mega Pack last time we opened it was so exciting. It definitely brought a whole bunch of new strategy into play that we could try. So I'm really excited to see what we get this time around. All right, last time we did the Mega Packs, we agreed on a slightly bigger number, which I'm excited to do again. First, I gotta activate something. Hold on. I can't believe it reset last time and I just forgot to fix it again. Oh my. Hey! I forgot I did this, bro. I don't even internalize it. I reclaimed the dark mode, bro. Oh my god, my eyes, my pupils are no longer being assaulted. I'm so happy. God. Oh my god, the dark mode. I'm so happy this exists. I'm sorry you guys have been watching progression series on the sun on my angle for the last few weeks. Last time we did the Mega Packs, we adjusted the count to give us a little bit more opportunity to pull some cool stuff. We went with 15 of those Mega Packs, so we're going to open 15 of these ones. See what we get. Number 1. A wild monster appears. Swordsman of Revealing Light. A couple Despot cards here and there. Not too bad. Definitely could do better on the top end. And Jelly. Wow. I was a huge Madolche nerd back in the day, probably when this set was around and stuff. Oh, man. Playing the deck, I loved it to tears. This was the best support card anybody would ask for. I don't even know if we have a playable Madolche deck. I want to say we don't, but hey, that's cool. I loved Madolche, bro. Anybody, what was your guys' first archetype you ever played? What was my first one I put together when I first got back into the game? And then it was Lightsworn. But the first, like, real deck that I put together, the first real one that I, like, took to a local tournament and did okay with was Madolche. That's the first one that I pulled together, and I felt so proud of it. Gusto, Dark Fiend, Frog Monarch, Gladiator Beast. But Glads is such a cool one. Glads is the ones that you definitely get, like, attached to. Heroes. The Monarchs, bro. Are we talking about the Monarchs in their deck form or like the Monarchs back when they were just the dudes? Because you could play those guys in anything, right? Yeah, Madolche was my first true love, bro. My first true love. Cool pull. Oh, Sky Cavalry Centuria and a Stellar Knight Del Terros. Season 1, I remember brewing up some crazy decks with this guy here. This has always been a pretty good rank, too. Anybody remember the stream with Peeps and MBT? Where we were building Battery Man or something like that, and I was convinced that making Del Terros was the best play in the game with AAA. We were playing AAA, which like AAA is a really bad Wolf Bark. It's like it can summon another AAA from the graveyard. Insane gameplay, bro. Insane gameplay. We actually have a pretty nasty Raccoon deck. Maybe the Centuria make a comeback. Who knows? Oh my god. Wow. Oh, didn't I just ban Shaddoll Fusion? I want to say this is crazy. The one thing we didn't have, we had the Shaddoll Fusion. We didn't have the Fusion monster to go into it. We got both in one pack. I want to say I banned Shaddoll Fusion, though. I want to say I got ahead of it. I think I banned the Construct. Banning the Construct is what I think we figured out later on down the line. Burn was my first deck? Damn, bro. Your friends didn't stop you from doing that? Friends don't let friends play Chain Burn, bro. And now that we pulled it, I gotta say, I'm not excited to see that we finally got something to pair with it. 2 Fusion? Wow, we could have done some crazy shit with that. Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. Has anybody actually used this card before its effect? It's like super iconic. I remember I'm about to say it here, actually. One of the coolest things back in the day you could do actually is if you played Sylvan, you could stack this card to the top of your deck and then draw it, and then you could use it. Stupid shit like that. Anybody ever resolve the 7th one? Bro, that shit was fire. As I was saying, dude, I used to play it in Sylvan. You could activate Sylvan Charity, which is the draw 3 stack 2. Insane effect, by the way. And you would stack this Rank Up Magic, the 7th one. So the next turn, you would just top deck it naturally and be able to use its effect. Card fucking sucks. I think it just summons a free CXYZ, but oh my god, you felt like it was so cool. Dropping C101 was always satisfying. You just felt like you were in an anime moment resolving that card. Sacrifice too. The Cleave Forts, this is like definitely like integral to that Cleave strategy there. Allowing the Cleave Fort monster to be used as 2 tributes, and then if it's sent from the graveyard, add any Cleave monster from your deck to your hand. Also gives a little Cleave Fort was aggravating during this part of the
15
game.
packs of
I don't
Mega
miss
Pack
that
15
deck.
coming right up. I gotta be honest, I don't really know what I'm looking for out of here. I think I need to see what we pull and then evaluate from there because there's just too many cards in the set to properly evaluate. And so let's just flip up the first pack, see what we get. We're gonna scroll all the way down here because I think this is what we care about the most. Time Space Trap Hole, as far as secret rares go, is actually quite strong just because it's like one of the
you
more
can order the
secret
Time
rares.
Space t-shirt at exclamation mark
Pack number
merch
2, anything
optimal.shop.
useful, another copy of Amaterasu.
If you want to
to
rock the Time Space
Monarchs
Trap
Erupt
Hole,
if we want to play more Floodgates.
check it out
Copy
and
of
give me
Angeli.
money.
Now, I do not think Madolche is on the table, but if it is, getting a copy of Angeli would not hurt. Anunku's pretty sick if we want to play any sort of Infernoid strategy, but I don't really think we have the other necessary pieces to go into that. Sylvan Sage Koya similarly, but some of these archetypes are just too high rated for us. Clifford Disc is a sick card, but again, like, without multiple copies of this and like Scout, like we're just not able to play Klee. So this is like the problem with the Mega Packs.
Whoa, Karen Gorgon, that's a really great rank 4. Oh yeah, this is a great pickup. Karen Gorgon's amazing, actually. It allows you to re-target other cards instead of itself. Pretty niche effect. Extremely niche effect, but it's actually got decent stats too. 2450 is sick. Awesome, actually. Considering we just played a Clownblade deck, like that could be a pretty spicy inclusion. Artifact Sanctum's amazing to see too. I think all we got another Sheck for some reason. I don't think we're ever gonna do anything with a second Sheck. 3 Sanctum plus one of any of the other artifacts, but any other way you try to frame it, it just doesn't work. That's my second Sheckanaga. Barf. Oh, a second Angeli? Another wild monster. How useless is that? I need to check on the Madolches. This is looking pretty good. Oh, speaking of Sylvans, bro. 3 Sheckanaga, 3 Sheckanaga. You can give me a I think I have an ultimate rare version of this Sheckanaga in my collection already. I think you can give me something else. Oh, I mean, it is a different fusion. There you go. Nefe Shaddoll fusion, I guess. I'm not really paying attention to the commons. I don't think there's really anything too much I'm looking for in there. Oh, Durandal and Forbidden. Out of all the Forbidden cards, this one's the fucking worst. Have you guys ever read Forbidden Scripture? It's one of those cards that I hope someday sees use just because of how niche it is. And I think that that'd be really cool to have like a very specific out like that be good. But The card is so bad. I'd be surprised if any of you can even tell me what that card does. The battles an opponent's monster during damage calc negate all other effects on the field until the end of the damage step. And also damage calc uses originals. Only until the end of the damage step does it negate all other card effects. That's like super hyper specific. And like, I don't know. The one cool thing is that this is during damage calc. You can use this. So that's pretty sick. 10p maybe? Oh, 10 pi? Isn't like part of 10 pi's like strategy up like boosting your own monster's attacks and stuff like that? What was the gain 1,000? Are you talking about DN Keto? My girl DN Keto? That's my chick, bro. Y'all ever see the OCG art of DN Keto? Yes or no? I'm curious. I'm curious if anybody knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows. OCG and DN Keto. She got me feeling some type of way, bro. Let me just say. Scripture. Wow, this is a card that I just completely forgot ever came out. Out of all the forbidden cards, this one just like didn't make the most sense. If an opponent monster battles during damage calc, negate all their card effects on the field until end of damage step. Also, damage calc for this uses original attack defense. I'm trying to read this, and is this ever going to be one of those cards that like comes up randomly? It's got a unique effect, right? It's one of the things I guess it had to exist. Durandal, I hate this card, bro. Alex, if he pulls one of these, maybe he'll tell you how much I hate this card.
God, that fucking sucks. Gage banned.
I think he did pull one and he didn't say anything. I'm surprised. I always do have to point out how much I hate Durandal. I thought he would say something, bro. But look, he got another construct. We did ban construct.
Our construct, unfortunately. So if we actually had this unbanned, we could play with multiple constructs. And funny enough, I don't even know if we have multiple Shaddoll fusions. So we may not be able to summon it, but honestly, we could recycle them with the construct's effect. So that just sucks. Ooh, Artifact Sanctum
guy,
in the ultra rare slot, though. That's pretty sick. I don't even know if we have Moral Attack, I'm going to be honest. But if we do pull Moral Attack, that is
Chat, who's your favorite Noble Knight?
And a very annoying card at that.
Who's your favorite Noble Knight?
I'm a
Madrat
one. Quite the meme card. Very funny if we could actually pull that off. But I don't think our Protag powers are that powerful. You know, I did mention about needing Scout in order for Disc to be playable, and there's a copy of it. Now, we still need, like, every other Klee card under the sun, so it is what it is. Array is kind of neat. It's actually a generic 7, but it, like, is specifically used for the Sylvan strategy, and
Tristan's a good choice, too.
Using that.
Denko Sekka. Iconic card from back in the day. I remember that.
Yeah,
that technically is a Noble Knight card. I was thinking OG Noble Knights. Like, I'm talking Each Star, Boars, and the boys, bro. But we're all those in for Noble Knights, all the new guys. Denko Sekka, I've already talked at length about a cool card. Sending off some mean OTKs with this starting the turn. Pretty crazy. Wow, back-to-back Dragon, and then I got another Sinister Shadow Games, bro. I don't know how good the Shaddoll deck is with no fusion. Another Centuria and an Infernoid Anunku. I think our Infernoids aren't too shabby. I don't know if they're the greatest thing in the world, though. Sylvan Princess Route. Coming up in the last 2 packs here. Another Scriptor and a Sacrifice. Ugh, barf. Last pack, though. Magical Spring. Hey, if you were playing in today's format, you would be pogging out of control. Unfortunately, back in the day, and for almost the majority of its release, a lot of people were upset that they would get this secret rare. It was not good. Yeah, I remember this set was, it was all, to think about how people look at it today, and how people looked at that card back on release, Magical Spring, it's like kind of fascinating. It's one of those cards back in the day, everyone's like, some point this card will be really good. And then we went through like the entire Pendulum era, and it was never good. And then now we're going through an era where it's not even Pendulum, and the card's fucking incredible. That card's great. Cool little tech card now. But that people always spoke of it like, surely one day, this card will be good. And then for almost 9 years or something like that, it just never was good. It was never good. Contextually to the time. Relax. Monarch's Erupt is actually sick, though. Considering we played some other nasty Monarch strategies, like this card is a skill drain or something. Yeah, this card's pretty cool to pair with our other dumb, like, Ghost Trick Monarch strats if we really want to double down into something like that. But we already think Alex already has the way figured out to beat it, right? Like, he kind of dismantled us the last time we played it. Maybe it's not as good. Yeah. That's not too bad, right? He's pretty good. And the Metaphys Horus is just like a level 6 synchro. Lauren, how's it going? What's up? Take a moment, let's think about these pulls before we decide if we want to reroll them or not.
Another copy of 7th One. That's hilarious. Lightning Rod Lord. Everyone may remember this from Master Duel Masochist, which
Look, it's the
he
Whip
actually put in
Snake.
work for quite some time.
That's my boy Whip Snake. I'm familiar with him. Like I said, that's the one guy I know.
Okay,
he's also a
level 6
dashing
synchro. It doesn't really
guy
come
with
up
the
very
top hat.
often, but it's like not terrible to have. I am almost certain that is like my 3rd copy of Herald of Ultimateness, which is like not.
I like that he doesn't point out this is probably like his 5th A Wild Monster appears. We both pulled so many copies of this card. Why?
Terrible, but like I don't know if we're ever gonna play a deck
play
that actually takes
Fortnite.
advantage
Oh,
of this.
good
I
luck.
think
Get
Herald
some
of
dubs.
Perfection at this point in time is more playable than Ultimateness. Ooh, Solemn Scolding isn't a terrible secret rare. We're actually getting some okay secrets, but unfortunately, it just depends like if we can really build a deck to take advantage of them. Solemn Scolding, the biggest problem is it can be the only card in your set back row, and we still have Judgment legal, so I'm not even sure how good this is. Wow, everyone in the comments is gonna be fiending for me to play Medolce if
Did
it
he
is
get
in fact
3
playable.
Angeli?
Double Angeli is crazy. Also another Aurea, which is just weird. Only 2 packs left. I guess we can go
Oh
ahead
my
and see what
god,
we're gonna get.
this guy got 3 Angeli in his opening and he didn't even consider it? That's fucking crazy. Does he really have nothing else? Does he not have like the Hoot Cake or anything? That is so silly. Is Progression the newest set? No, we're going through the sets in order. We're currently on Mega Pack 2015.
Of these, there's a Boxia, which honestly is like not terrible. I think we already have
Boxia's
Yazi, but I'm
insane,
not
too.
sure
That's a good
if like
card.
there's really much else we can do with it outside of that. I've always loved Doomstar Magician's artwork. It reminds me of like Breaker if it was like emo, but it is what it is. Let's see the last pack if there's anything crazy. Oh my god, we got a 3rd Aurea. Artifact Ignition's okay. Again, I don't think we have a Moral Tack, but I'm gonna quickly look at my collection here and sort of decide what we want to do because this is weird.
After pondering it, I'm not happy with it. I think we could do better. Looking at I'll let him explain. At the top, I'll let him explain, as if it's not me, bro. I'm super disappointed, right? 3 Shekinaga? Where is it? 3 Shekinaga, 2 Forbidden Scripture. Thanks, Konami. The only thing I was really happy with was actually the Shadal Fusion, but I'm okay if I lose it, too. I haven't... Yeah, but, like, even if you look, like, number 99, I got 2 of those guys. I got 2 Sacrifices. 3 Shekinaga is just unreasonable luck, bro. 2 Scripture, like, I really did... And 2 Wild Monster Peers. Pot of Riches. Nobody's ever activated Pot of Riches. I got so many of the bad secret rares, bro. Like, I did not even hit good. I thought I could do better. I 100% re-rolled this. The only thing I was really, really upset to lose was Karen Gorgon. Like, unironically, I think this card is so slick. I was really upset to lose him. But maybe we get him on the go-around. I forget what I even get on the second time. Haven't been playing any episodes with it anyways. And 2 Wild Monster appears. Wow, yeah, I think definitely we can do a lot better than that. I'm confident with a redoer ticket, like the one we just got on the wheel today, we could probably get some better cards. Hey, maybe it was a good thing that I ended up spending the redoer ticket, right? I'm going to spend it. Let's see what we get this time around. I'm looking for Burning Abyss cards, actually. I think we could build something really slick with that, with like a Dante. We already have a couple Skarms in our mix, Graphs and Seers. I'd love to see more of them. See what we get this time. That's the worst pack I've seen yet. I can't believe it. We got another Wild Monster appears, the Flutist, and the Noble Knights of the Round Table. Jeez, thanks, man. Exactly what I wanted. Pelor Nova Alpha, cool counter trap, some very, very poopy freaking other. This guy's actually not bad. Utopia Beyond, you read him once or twice and you're like, ooh, that card's actually decent. It's like a rank 6 that sinks everything to 0. Kind of means business, bro. Hollows, though. Okay, I was really about to get upset, but Solemn Scolding's a genuinely decent card. Playing any decks that maybe don't play any other back row, you could just play 3 Solemn Scolding and it'd be one of your best arsenals, right? 3,000. There's better cards for us right now, though. Like, we have Judgment and 3,000 life points to negate anything? Yeah, that's pretty good. Chiwen and Suwani, I'm not building Yangzing. Sorry, not gonna happen. Time, Space, Trap Hole. Actually, I have a t-shirt. Actually, I made a t-shirt based on this design. I actually really like the Optimal.shop. Optimal.shop. Buy yourself a Time, Space, Trap Hole t-shirt. It's so nice. Artwork on this thing. I always have. I don't have words. Another wild monster appears. Why? Why does it keep giving me this secret rare? Wind is like, all right. Like, we still have our Shadal Fusion currently, like the regular one. Now we actually have a fusion monster to work with it. This is one of the better ones. Oh my god, thank god, there he is. The Traveler of the Burning Abyss. Great fucking pull, by the way. I was waiting so long for him to show up. Where do you have to come from? Timbuktu? Well, I'm glad he's in the collection now. I actually really wanted him. That's what we spent the whole reroll on getting. Just hopefully at least one copy of this guy. Yeah, getting this is massive. I talk about it in here, but this actually unlocks an entire deck. Like, we've been sitting on some good Burning Abysses. It's a shame that Tour Guide is banned before we get to play this because Alex was a no fun haver. But great pull to have. We can definitely make something cool out of it. Maybe we have some other stuff to build around it. I'd love to see more of the rares. Come get these hands and Edison. Okay. We did trade away the Sanctum, which would have me really amped to pull a Moral Attack. But hey, there's still hope. We can still find one. Amaterasu's just a decent rank 4, right? We'll put him in there. Another Time Space Trapple. Wow, I got 2 of them things now. And Flash Knight. Another really crappy Ultra Rare, man. I haven't gotten one Ultra Rare that's really, really struck me, right? Oh my god, except that one. That's my second Noble Knights of the Round Table. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I don't remember a card that was more disappointing in history. No, there probably is some of them. Noble Knights of the Round Table was such a letdown because this was like towards the end of the initial Noble Knight support before they decided to make Infernobles and stuff like that. Holy shit, this card sucked. We heard Noble Knights were getting a field spell, and everyone was like, surely this will be something that wraps it up. Surely this will be something that makes a payoff for having the card. Noble Knights of the Round Table is one of the worst cards I've ever fucking read. Hold on, we gotta pull this up. T-shirt sold in my size? No, find a different t-shirt, bro. They're all drippy. They're all amazing. This card sucks. Holy fuck, this card sucks. Let's read this. During the end phase, you can activate each of these effects up to once per turn, depending on total Knights of Noble Knights cards with different names in your graveyard or that you control. If you have 3 or more Noble Knight cards with different names that you control or in your graveyard, you can Foolish Burial a Noble Knight. If you have 6 or more, you can special one from your hand and then equip a spell from your hand to that monster. During the end phase. During the end phase. If you have 9 different Noble Knight cards in the graveyard. Think of that. 9 different. That's more than the Crystal Beasts, bro. You need more names than Rainbow Dragon to use this 9 effect. During the end phase, you can add a Noble Knight from your graveyard to your hand. You can Warrior Returning Alive a Noble. And then if you have 12. If you have all the names in the graveyard. You've got the whole Noble Knight arsenal. The armory in your graveyard. All of them. You can also, during your end phase, you can draw a card. Bro, I don't think I've read something that's even worse than this. This card is abysmal, bro. I remember the day they announced this, and everyone was just kind of stunned that they could print something like this bad. Oh my, this card is so bad. The 9+12 effect should have stunned the opponent on the next turn. Like, if it was 12, it should have been, like, take another turn or something like that, bro. It should have said, like, take another turn. Even that wouldn't make the card fucking playable. This card's beyond awful. This card is truly hard to put into words how bad it is. Cards like this don't fly by my table that often. This one's unbelievably bad, though. Who's Super Heavy Samurai Flutists? I'll give this guy a fucking flute to play. Probably don't clip that. Maybe. Grista ain't got nothing to say about you. All right, pack 10. What do we got? Another Moral Tap.
Well,
and
pack 10. And the 7th one.
Save 10% off.
Remember when I told you how you could stack that with the Sylvan cards?
I feel like it was just yesterday, bro. I definitely wanted to see that secret rare again. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Never mind. I had to think back on it, and we do have the Shaddoll Fusion, but the reason we still have Shaddoll Fusion in our deck is because we banned Shaddoll Construct. That was our reasoning, is like, Alex has Construct, I don't. Now that we both have it, I'm a little bit upset to see this in the Ultra spot. Core is like super good though, so Core is amazing. That card is just like Yazi is a fantastic level 7. One of the good generic level 7s that in the later stages actually gets really strong too because of some of the worms you can pick off it. One of the ones that comes to mind is like Mare. Some really crazy. Do we miss base decks yet? Are we missing the
alone off of Yazi?
I make Cherubini. I have full combo type decks.
There's Denko again.
Those are
Hands
fun.
are dry.
Ryza. I don't know if I was a huge fan of you better have Forbidden Drop there. You're not playing.
How many more years in the future?
But
like 8 of them. 2 more packs.
The
left.
deck building was
big.
Another Yazi.
A little bit upsetting to see the duplicate of him. Don't think I'll be playing 2 anytime soon. And the last pack, another Grista.
And we got the Karen Gorgon refund. I forgot we got him on the refund. My man, welcome back to the collection, bro. Crazy. Do we have Brionic? Yes. Though I'm happy to see this guy. Altogether, I think it's way better than our initial spin for sure. I'm really happy to see the Traveler of the Burning Abyss traveling his way in my collection there. Hopefully we have like a cool Burning Abyss deck to play around it. I think we do better than the first go. I can't complain. We'll put it in the collection. See what we got. We do.
So I'm taking a look through everything, and it's like, there's like some things I wish I would have pulled.
No way
like
Alex
Karen
uses a
Gorgon
redoer
would
ticket.
Be kind of cool.
He doesn't know what that is.
Light, I guess, like maybe El Shaddoll Fusion, Moral Tact, Depair, or Scythe for that matter, with the Sanctum. But like, and you know, like Winda perhaps, Deneb, I guess. But like with Deneb, I feel like we almost maybe have a better rank 4 strategy now that we have the clowns. So I don't know. There are some like things we could maybe improve upon, but honestly, I don't know if it's really worth the redo ticket. So I think I'm just gonna lock it in, and we'll see where it goes.
Expect
I don't think there's
anything
anything like
else
too
from
game
Mr.
breaking
Alexander.
in here. It's a fine set,
I would accept.
it is what it is. Let's just go ahead and add it to the collection, and let's get to building.
What a safe
like
play.
I said.
All right, here's the deck, ladies and gents. I'm going to let you feast your eyes on this super based Burning Abyss deck. I'm going to use the restroom very quickly. We'll get back into the final part of it. I'll be back in a second. Enjoy the music. I'll be back shortly. Oh my god, did I miss something? Where's everybody here now? Oh my god, the MBT raid, bro. Ah! At the wrong time! Well, hello everybody, welcome back. I can't believe I was taking a shit during the fucking raid. Thanks for coming back. Did you find your tour guides? You missed the MBT raid? The tour guides are banned by the guy who hates fun. Mr. Simo said, I don't want you playing with tour guide from the underworld, so he removed them from our collection promptly. We do not play them in this Burning Abyss deck, but it is no problem at all, bro. Do not worry. Do not even worry. You missed Mr. Cracker Barrel coming in? Is that what you guys call him now? How does he feel about that? How does he feel about that? Now you call him Mr. Cracker Barrel. Right. So here he is a cracker. All right, relax. So here's the deck that we played today, chat. This is what you just saw on the big screen over on Jovis' end. You're going to watch it very briefly on our end, too. We're going to take a look at the hands, and we're going to see what we could have did better in the next few games. We played Burning Abyss minus Tour Guide. It still is a super good deck, and the only reason is because we were able to get a Dante to put it all together. If we were able to make one Dante, we can have multiple Dantes, but Seer coming back. Also, we just have a really good pool on our own, right? 3 Graph, 3 Skarm, the Farfa, some Cow Cabs is not the greatest, but Barbars. We got a great mix of some of the Fiends to be able to put together. Nice, huge trap lineup to be able to pair with it. These are common things that you would see back in the day, too. You would typically see Fire Lake, which we don't have. Fire Lake would be fucking creamy, but we're playing things like Karma Cut, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, staples from back in the day for some of these decks. And Fiend Griefing is a great way to pull Fiends out of the deck, but also remove things from Alex's graveyard. So it's pretty sick. No Fire Lake, it is what it is. It's all right. It's all right. We're also playing the Time Space Trap Hole to shuffle some things back. I love it. Solid list altogether. Really well built, I think. I Wish I Was Dead always coming in clutch with the best decks in the game. This is one of many. I'm not going to rabble about it. You already heard about it. This is what Alex decided to play. Clown Blade. His Clown Blade deck has some very significant differences to ours. First thing is he's decided to well, he didn't decide to. He has specifically Thousand Blade, which is the one card that I think makes it put all together. It's a card that comes back whenever you take damage, which paired with Trick Clown, it's a free way to bring it back. If it's detached off of an XYZ material, it does not get banished, so you can use it again and again and again. It really is the cornerstone of this deck. That's the thing that made it possible. That's the reason it's called Clown Blade. It's because Thousand Blades and Trick Clown. That's the whole combo. I wasn't playing Thousand Blades because I didn't have one. Really unfortunate that I wasn't able to pull a fucking super rare, but it is what it is. Our list was still super solid, did all the things that we wanted it to do. We just didn't have the working Thousand Blade to play with. I thought it was Bull Blader. No, Bull Blader was for Necros era to out Jinlock and stuff like that. Thousand Blades was the one. He's also playing Jurigato, which is admittedly cute. I like that card. That card was so sick back in the day. Jurigato. Guys, I'm going to take off my hoodie. I'm a little bit hot. Right up. It says Dark Dante for how Dante is your light for BLS. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, I didn't put that together. Also, look, King of the Fair Limps is a dark you go into turn 1 every single time. Like, to assume that we wouldn't have the one dark is pretty silly. my one light, you know, the rank 3 that I go into every game. Pretty silly to assume that I wouldn't have it, right? Where's Kageto Kage? I just realized he isn't playing Kageto Kage. What a silly little guy. Gigabyte's like objectively better, right? Because it doesn't require you to normal summon. It's just a free special from hand. I love his side deck. He's got like Pero Cerberus, Naturia Beast, and Glow Up Bulb. In what scenario are we siding these specific cards in? Brain Cons in his side deck? What a wacky guy, bro. Look at all the spell trap removal. 3 MSTs, 2 dusts. Oh my god. Nobody's been talking about how they can't hear anything? Nobody was talking about how they just couldn't hear anything for a minute. Thanks, guys.
Tribute. The extra is just every rank 4 we can think of, so we have Dweller, Cast Stealth.
I guess you're used to, like, tuning out Talkie Man anyways, right? Like, when Talkie Man just gibbers and jabbers, you kind of like blank it out, right? I thought it was on purpose.
Emerald, Dark Rebellion,
it wasn't. I was listening to him talk, and like now
Gaga Samurai, because it's really easy for us to produce a lot of damage with this deck, and so even if the first Samurai gets cleared, I kind of want to have the second one just in case. Triple King the Fairlands, because we can just abuse this card to all hell. We have Lavable Chain just to set up really nicely. We have double 1/1. We have Ragna Zero, and of course we have Trapeze Magician, which is also a huge damage producing card. And then the side is just Warrior Lady, which is a nice road to target, but also just helps us out weird things. Same thing goes for like Granville. I have a nice little interaction with Glow Up Bulb and Naturia Beast in here because Cat Trigger, funny enough, is an Earth, and so is like Nefarious Archfiend Eater of Nefariousness,
probably not.
And the Thousand Blades and the Assault Halberd. So
not mute this guy. Honestly, he do be sounding a lot better on mute. He do be sounding a lot better on mute, bro.
Kind of like if he's just on this deck as well. Kaiku can like banish like
all right, stop talking, bro. All right,
graveyard stuff.
That's enough. Okay, let's get into the game. Avi, he's copying my homework. That's all you need to know. He took our deck and made it poopier. Let's see how the games play out. Let me pull up my dueling book here so we can give you guys the behind the scenes here. Let me make sure this is the right one. It is. All right. Shoo. All right, ladies and gents. Getting into game 1. Let's take a little gander at the SEMO opening grip. It looks formidable. A little bit scary, some might say. Couple level 4s in the hand. He's got Mathematician if he just wants to play slow and get started. Summon that, get Thousands Blades. And over the next few turns, maybe build up a board himself. I forget who won. I think I won the coin flip, so I get to go first. My hand, looking pretty scrumptious. We got some of the 3s. That's a Dante play. Unfortunately, they're not one of the ones that keep our engine running. Our Dante, we have to hope, hits good. Backjack is not great in the hand, but paired with a discard like Karma Cut, it's fine. Who goes first? I go first. Okay, so going first, let's let the video play out. Let's see what we do. Oh my God, bro. Okay, stand by main. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, all right, man. Let me show you what I'm working with today. I think it's a little fun deck. I want to say I'm optimistic. We'll see. I'm gonna start with no monsters on my field. I will special summon Alec, Malinbranch of the Burning Abyss.
There's no way you're playing this.
I could be. You'll see why it comes together when I also summon Calcab from my.
Is there a particular rank 3 Xyz monster you opened in Mega Pack 15 that
there
potentially
might be
there he is.
Pretty handsome Traveler of the Burning Abyss.
Shit.
Somebody pointed this out. I saw this and I couldn't stop laughing. Someone said that I have PTSD from Relinquished Anima and Geonator Transverser, and that's why I moved its column all the way over there. And that's so fucking true, because that's the only reason that I would move the card over, bro. There's no, it does not matter where you put the card, but I move it to this column because it plays around both of those cards. They're not even in this series. Yeah, Burning Abyss, man.
Okay.
Do you ever play Burning Abyss back in the day?
I loved Burning Abyss back in the day.
Loved this deck, dude. What a cool TCG exclusive. I miss when we got good ones. All right. Oh my God, I do miss that. I miss when we got good TCG exclusive archetypes. It's been so long since we've gotten one that's really like tickled my fancy, bro. Like my man. The spirals? I always talk about Spiral, bro. I hate the spirals, how we got all the cards, and OCG got Double Helix, the one good one to make it all come together. We had to wait for Double Helix to make it playable, bro. Hey, F2P Alias, how's it going, bro? But yeah.
I am going to mill 3 just to get some cards out the deck here. Doesn't look like Alec will do too much in the future.
I don't even know if
I'll
I
just mill with
consider
him.
Dangers an
Mills
archetype.
for cost,
that is a
very
good
notably
one.
in
He
another
does.
here.
We just hit the nut, by the way, too. Yeah, we build Seer, Graph, and a Fiend Griefing. This is just insane on its own here.
What the
stop! That's crazy. The best build.
Sometimes you're just too good. Sometimes you're just too good. Would you like to trigger some effects here, my friend?
Let me do Graph Chainlink 2, Seer Chainlink 1, target Graph.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. So Graph's gonna summon from deck.
Just get a Skarm out the deck here.
Guy with his name on it.
I'll help you out here,
buddy.
I'll help you out here while you're digging
thanks,
the deck.
Thanks, just speeding up the process. They're both Burning Abysses. They don't destroy. Let's make another rank 3. What do we got? Oh, I guess he's too good, right? I'm gonna make
a second. Oh, okay. I was waiting for Dante 2 to come down.
No. God, you remember when I got this guy like almost right away? And I just didn't play it. Like, this card is so insane, bro. Especially in this deck, in the rank 3 turbo deck. You finally get to see the power of Wind Up Zenmane.
Clue you in, I do not have a second copy of the Traveler, but, but we got a couple rank 3s. This one in particular is pretty good from what I remember. I'll add 1, 2. Decent turn 1. Your move.
You're right about this being ambitious. All right, let's see how we can navigate.
All right. Now, the thing is, Alex is... He's got, like, every rank 4 in the game. But keep in mind that he's dealing with Breakthrough Skill, Karma Cut, and he has to get through Zenmanes and Dante. It's not an easy task, right? The Karma Cut in particular, I'm just at the point where I'm like, we're probably going to hold this until it actually threatens the board. Even same with the Breakthrough Skill. If I hold it and wait until he actually does something that could even have a chance to get rid of my monsters, like, it could win us the game on the spot. Because our guys are sticky, too. They're hard to beat.
Gated here. I'll go stand by main if that's okay with you.
I forget what he does.
All right.
How he started
to think how I want to play this out.
Yeah, Dark Hole doesn't look nearly as good to clean it, right?
No, it does not. No, it does not. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a moment to think here.
Dude, those mills. I can't believe those mills were so good.
Yeah, I would agree. They're a bit insane, some would say.
Oh, man.
Well, I have ways to deal with this. I think the more outstanding issue here is that you have 2 back row I have to worry about, and that's kind of annoying. So I guess we'll have to do our best and see what happens.
Back row are pretty
we are going to
insane.
start out
wait
with,
till he
since
sees
you
what they
control a
are.
monster
They're both
and I do
bangers,
not. Gage, I thought the deck you played last episode was so great. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot myself here. So let's bring out an Assault Halberd.
I respect it. You know what? Good little rank 4 toolbox. I know how much you like those.
Yeah, of course. Is this fine?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's bring out a Damage Juggler for our normal summon.
Yeah, that's going to be okay, too.
Okay. And then let's,
Can't
I guess,
Cyton here
keep it
because we
going.
still have
Let's just bring out a
even
Hat
boards.
Trigger while we're at it, too.
Oh, man, bro. Look at him. Yeah, okay, you're still good.
The clowns are all here to play.
But see, this is all, like, fine, right? Like, if you look at my side of the field, I don't have to do anything for this. What does he make? What's he even make that, like, takes care of this? Shockmaster? Turn player priority. What, Ignition priority doesn't exist anymore? Make the Shockmaster. Let me Karma Cut it.
Clowns
That'd
are
be
all here.
It's
so
almost
silly.
like you're worried about anything like that I have in this back row, removing your XYZ card.
Well, what a weird concept, right? What a weird concept. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and overlay, what do we want out here? Well, I guess we'll just start with what'll demand, like, an immediate answer. We're going to go, like, we're going to leave Hat Trigger out. Let's do these 2 lads here. We're going to go for King of the Fairlamps.
Notably, that does not take care of any of the cards on the board, so why not? He's okay.
We'll use the effect then, if that's fine.
Sure.
We'll get...
Yeah, so, like, I did think, legitimately. I sat here and I was, like, waiting. I was like, do I use, like, the Karma Cut or do I use the Breakthrough Skill here, right? Stop him to search. But, like, then I thought about it again. I'm like, what does it actually do? It doesn't actually accomplish anything. Like, if I just wait until he actually threatens the board, then I can trip him up and then just take full advantage of the game the following turn. Yo, Meatball, what's up, bro?
Get one of your friends that you may remember, the good old Gigabyte.
Like that guy. Sure.
Well, special.
Yep.
And let's overlay again. This time we will go for a Castel.
Shockmaster's banned? Yes, it is banned.
Ooh, he's blasting, bro. Sure. That's fine.
Now, see, this is a huge swing. Like I said, watch. The Breakthrough Skill here
I'm gonna go
demolishes
nothing.
it doesn't demolishes it. That's huge, bro. That's 2 level 4s off the field. And this guy's fucking small. This guy's a little baby boy, bro. 2,000? What an idiot.
You can pick none of them. Breakthrough Skill.
Sure.
Cool.
It's fine. That'll deal with it. It's no big deal. Okay. Get us to exactly where we wanted, but that's okay. What's your next turn look like? You're going to, like, mill with Dante, do some stuff.
Pleased with this prog episode?
Still.
Thanks,
like,
bud. Appreciate it, man.
Sure.
We were cooking.
We'll use the Damage
stuff.
Juggler.
Okay.
I'm going to grab myself a copy of the good old Trick Clown.
Sure.
And I think I'm just going to set a card, and I'll throw it to you.
You don't want to attack into my wind-up Zenmanes.
I'm surprised.
I'm good,
Come
bro.
on.
I'm good.
I'm surprised he didn't play
All
anyway.
right.
Is Chicken
I'll
Game
draw
banned?
for turn.
I'm pretty sure it's not banned, but we haven't done anything to general with it. It's not even out for us, actually. It comes out... Wait, is it out? When did that come out? When did Chicken Game come out, chat? Okay, I don't know what I expected. Yu-Gi-Oh! Chicken game. Clash Rebellion. So no, I'm pretty sure this is like next set or something like that. It comes out. Standby phase, main phase. Is that okay?
All good.
All right. I'll start with the Dante effect. Detaching cow cab. Milling for cost.
Mill for cost. Let's see what you mill first.
Oh, my lord,
that was
bro.
a Farfa and another cow cab.
Okay, let me see here. Not as good value,
let's go.
right? Like, you obviously want to mill the Scarms and stuff like that. But being able to not only remove something from the board, get rid of that last nasty material under Mr. Farrellin.
Chainlink 1.
Slick. Our Dante is 25 for just this battle
For the
phase, though.
Farfa, I will banish... I'll obviously target this with Calcab. For the banish, I'm going to get over this King of the Fairlands anyways. I guess banish the Castel. It's not doing anything.
Yeah. So, okay, I do remember thinking about this a little bit longer. Banishing the Castel, I already activated the effect. If you just remove it, it's not big enough to contest either of these anyways. So we're just going to remove the last material. We're going to just kill the King of the Fairlands to get over it, I think. Yo, Mia, how's it going, bro? You did Clash last week now? Am I wrong? Let me double check, bro. Yo, I'll say it too. I don't know if anybody else wants to give him credit, but Simo's new thumbnails look great. His new thumbnails genuinely look really, really good. Oh, Core was last week. Okay, so yeah, no, Chicken Game's not banned. We still have it at 3. We just don't like playing with degenerate cards. That's totally wrong, but we didn't maybe cook anything with it yet.
Anyways.
Okay, so Chain Link 1, you're going to target my back row. Chain 2 on the Castel to banish it with Farfa. I think we're going to Chain 3 Fiendish Chain on your Zen mains.
Oh.
And Calcab won't bounce this because it's returned that target.
That's probably...
What do you have as a Chain Link 4 here or nothing?
I don't have a Chain Link 4, so this is going to resolve.
Okay, so Castel's out of here. I'm going to write this in chat because I always forget with Farfa.
I'll just put something right here.
Latest scary Yu-Gi-Oh post is just a
switch
gauge
my boy to
clip.
attack.
Yo, bro, I can't believe... Was it you that dug up the... Was it you that dug up all the old links, like the unlisted stuff I have on my Twitter? I was laughing so hard. I cannot believe that shit came up. It's the Jute Fighter one? What are you talking about? Let me look this up. Scary Yu-Gi-Oh moments, I think it is. Yeah, I dug up 3 old videos. I found another Young Gage vid.
What? Keep that guy...
You look like Jute Warrior?
Hold on. Keep that guy's name in mind.
Are you talking about Jute Fighter? Ban that guy. ban that guy. That's gotta be racist. You look like... That's a good clip, though, bro. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one, though, bro. Ban that guy. Ban that guy. Also, we got another one here.
How you doing,
Oh my, yeah, oh my god, bro. Look, I'm even pulling up my own stuff. I'm even flaming myself. This is something from Hearthstone I made 8 years ago. What is this? This is 10 years ago. This is 10 years ago, bro. This is a decade old. Look at, bro, oh my god, dude. I was such a weird kid. Ugh. I don't like, it's so weird to talk about. Guys, this was a tree in front, ban that guy. No, guys, so it's so strange to talk about. I was such a strange kid, bro. I would go outside the front of my house, and there was this little tree in the front of my house that I would set up my camera. Doesn't matter what the temperature is or the weather outside. As you can see, it is dead of winter. And I would set my camera up there. I would sit for a half hour outside and just talk. I would just yap. I was a professional yapper. I didn't even understand how cameras work. I had the shittiest 720p camcorder, and I just kind of let that thing ride. As you can see, I'm filming in fucking heaven, bro. The entire world is blown out. I thought this looked good, bro. I was like, oh, I got the highest quality amongst everybody in the scene. Only person better than me was Team APS, bro. Please do your next vlog intro like this. Bro, maybe I need to just bring back the tree for a whole video. I'm visiting my mom in like 2 weeks. Maybe I just film like a video yapping in front of the tree for old time's sake, bro. maybe that's all I do, bro. What a fucking dork. Weird kid. And yes, this is Twiz. This is inch 95. Some people have pointed out correctly. It is inch 95. OG, bro. OG.
Battle phase.
That's crazy.
Into your king.
And I'll take 2. I had to deliberate on what I wanted to Fiendish Chain here, because either way you can clear king with whatever you attacked with.
Yeah, so he did say that. He was thinking about Fiendish Chaining Dante, which would have been a silly moment, bro. What a silly moment that would have been.
Just better to chain up the Zen mains.
What happened to Twiz?
I'm going to main phase 2.
He's on to better stuff
just
now,
normal
bro.
summon Skarm and let him blow up.
Sure.
And then I'll go to the end phase and I'll trigger it.
Castell comes back.
It does, yes. All right, I'm going to pick up a Graph Malin Branch of the Burning Abyss. Good looking guy there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just pass to you. Go ahead.
And that Dante gives shifted defense, too. I don't know if he reminds
we'll
me.
go stand by me.
He
This
better.
Dante's in defense, by the way. Hurts effect.
I completely forgot about that effect.
That is
bro.
very good for you. It is very good for
Completely
you that
forgot
goes
that
to defense.
existed.
Yeah. You're so lucky I'm nice. Do you need a...
Oh, here, let's go check out. You know what? We haven't seen the game develop on my end. I don't think I've drawn anything absolutely crazy, too. Let me go a couple turns ahead here. The one problem is that we've sat on this Karma Cut. This is like the only thing that we could like talk about maybe optimizing is we've sat on this Karma Cut, which could have gotten this Backjack to be live, allowed us to maybe rework the top of our deck to find a game ender or something like that. But in the same vein, keeping the Karma Cut, like, this is important to hold on to anyways. There hasn't been a great opportunity to flip it up. There's been better times too. You're milling with Dante. This is true. This is true. Maybe I did think about that in game, bro. Maybe I did. Okay, there's the huge breakthrough skill. Uses the damage juggler. Get some mills off, a little cow cab action. There's the attack. Summon the Skarm, get the search. All right, no, we're still kind of popping off, bro. We're still kind of good. So yeah, everything's pretty good. So we're kind of crushing it right now. We still have the Karma Cut and 2 Boys That Float. Boys That Float. That should be a new band name, bro. Boys That Float.
Start attempting to clean up some of this stuff on the board, so maybe we'll do that.
I don't think I know anything in your hand, right?
You know Trick Clown, because I searched it.
Oh, that is right. I do know Trick, yes.
Yep. Good old Trick. I think I'm going to start with a Foolish Burial.
Okay. Greatest
okay.
-1 in the game. I'm into it.
It's going to be an even better -1 when I send Thousand Blades.
Yeah, that's good. Dude, would you believe me if I told you I pulled 0 copies of this
I'm aware, which means I theoretically have the better version of this deck than you do.
Yeah, right?
In theory, of course.
Here, you should show me what he does.
We're about to find out. We'll normal this Trick Clown out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll special another hat trigger while we're at it.
Oh, shit. Okay, kind of going crazy.
He's popping off, chat.
Good?
He's
All right,
kind of
good
going
overlay.
off. I forget what he makes here, though,
What I
actually.
want here... Man, why does Dante have so...
I actually think I legitimately also thought at this point, at this juncture, I did let him special. Hold on. I'll let him do it. I actually thought about banishing the Trick Clown. Now that we've seen the 1,000 Blades in his graveyard, I was like, what if we Karma Cut the Trick Clown? It seems like it actually would have been the better play. Kind of looking at the field. I can see why I didn't, though. There's always, like, I can see why I didn't do it, and that's like, oh, I need him to spend his XYZ. If he makes an XYZ, that's one extra thing I don't have to worry about later in the game. And since we're in Progression Series, we're going to be playing with a lot of one-ups and stuff. So, I get it. But now looking back on it, that actually would have been creamy to get rid of the Trick Clown. Completely cut him off 1,000 Blades for the rest of the game. Something to think about.
So many defense points.
I don't even know what he makes.
What year did this set come out?
Yeah.
The game's changed, bro. Everything's big now.
It has changed. Let's go ahead and run out our good old friend Rebellion Xyz Dragon. You remember him.
Attach 2, targeted face up, becomes half. I am familiar with this guy here. Let me see here. I also am reading him again, and he says, have the attack. Only attack, so I don't know if he's even that scary. What do you do here? You kill my Zen mains by battle? I'll be a little bent out of shape about that. You've got 1 more rank 4 you can make. I don't think you have a second Castell. That would be... I feel like that would be the instant make, right?
Well, considering I just steal my first Castell from you in the snatching,
That's
that
true.
should clue you in.
That's true. You know what? Thanks for that info. This makes this play, I think, probably better. I am going to activate Karma Cut. Sure. I'm going to pitch the King Backjack, of course, banishing the XYZ Dragon.
Okay.
Okay. And then,
that's out of here.
I don't know. I mean, this does make another rank 4. I think maybe it was totally correct to banish the Trick Clown. Get rid of the Trick Clown, and then, like, that completely cuts him off of that 1,000 Blade. I think that would have been a huge swing there. Not that this doesn't, like, accomplish the same thing. Like,
what's he? I don't know what he has to make here. He's gonna make another rank 4, but the big thing is he doesn't have a second Castel. I was unnecessarily worried about the second Castel coming down. That's what I talk about.
I'm turn player.
But looking back
so
on it, I think banishing the
Trick
clown
and I believe
would
you
have
a
been a
back jack.
huge
I
swing
do, yes.
here.
So chain link 2 backjack. I'll banish face down to readjust the top of the deck here. Okay. I'm going to stack as per follows: 1, 2, 3.
Is the party boat legal?
Okay.
It is
My
technically
comes
for
in.
us, but we don't have it. Neither of
And
us
I'll
have
take
a card.
1,000 damage. That'll trigger my 1,000 blades. Get my 1,000 blades out.
Yep.
Then, as you
That's
said,
so
we can make another
crazy.
4.
The fact that you
Which is
remove an
fun.
XYZ, it just
The
replaces
problem
itself with 2
that
more.
is that-
But yeah, look at his pool. He doesn't have anything good to make, bro. Like the Zen mains is chained up, so it'll be lost in this turn. But none of his cards deal with Dante in defense position. Like I'm not even joking. It's not even like none of his cards deal with Dante in defense. So
we were just like
pretty
running out
good.
of guys.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, what do you make?
Exactly. I mean, your Zen mains is chained up. I know the last card in your hand is Graph because you searched it off Scarm. So like,
Gem
you're not
Knight
really doing a
Pearl
whole
would go
lot
hard
next
here.
turn. I mean,
Yo,
granted, you
the
just stack your
Pearl,
deck and you have a back jack, so, like,
2600
you got some
vanilla.
things you can do.
That would
Honestly,
be
I think
silly.
in this situation, I'm just gonna play for advantage. So I'm gonna make another King of the Fair Limbs.
Okay.
Relax. You might have something.
Do you want to hear something funny, bro?
Sure.
I was holding the left mouse button as to toggle on, as if I was in Master.
I remember doing that, bro. I was like, wait, I have a response. I was like, I gotta stop before he uses ignition effect.
I was like, wait, I have a response. But I do have something. I have quick effects. I am going to use my quick effect of Absolute King Backjack. During your
Sure.
turn, I can banish it to excavate the top and set it if it's a normal trap.
Yeah,
Oh,
with a
would you
karma
look
cut.
at that? It's a compulsory
compulse.
evacuation device. Did you know I can also activate it this turn? As per
I did
Backjack's
know that.
attack? So, see ya, big guy.
He's out of here. Doesn't matter what I would have made in that
Huge
situation.
setup,
then,
by
so I
the
guess I
way.
feel a little bit better
Yeah.
about that. All right, so I know you're just sitting on a graph. I got like nothing else going on, so I am passing. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I knew you ain't got nothing going on.
Super simplified game state we find ourselves.
Honestly, that's like a huge swing 2 on its own. Like, we got lucky that using our Karma Cut ended up going into another trap card that could deal with the next XYZ, because it also cuts him out of Trick Clown and Thousand Blades, right? Cuts both of them off until we attack. So that was a really good, like, hit off of the backjack to be able to do that. We're in full control of this game here.
In.
Draw for turn. Stand by main.
You also know your next 2 draws, which is nice for you.
I forget those cards even, too. I forget what they were. Let's find out together and see what I stacked. The cards were Time Space, Compulse, and Scarm. So I think I have it where Compulse was on top and we're drawing into Scarm or something like that. That's not bad. That's fine, I think. That's totally defensible. The only other thing would be instead of like Compulse, use Time Space Trap Hole. But I think the thing I did was Time Space. If I would have taken Time Space, I have to preemptively use it. And Alex could just not summon anything. He could just be like, okay, I know you have that card now. I'll just pass. And then, not that it would be bad. I could still get over these dudes easy. But Compulse is a much neater answer. So that's why we did that, I think.
Dude, yeah, it is nice. You would think it would be, but I mean, I can't be fucking Castel, actually.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets 2 immovable objects?
Yeah, right. All right. Well, yeah, I don't really got an efficient way to out Castel here, but I got something I can do. I'm just gonna go to the battle phase and declare no attacks, and then I'll go to the main phase too.
You're gonna downerd.
I might have the magician, bro. I'm gonna Slapatron downward on top of the Zen.
You got the Zeus on top of it too.
No, but like, can you? This card gains 200 for each material. It's caked
It's 27.
up right now.
It's big. It's big.
One of them's pretty cool. Run it. Let's put the second one on there too. Run.
Did you pull?
So the funny thing is, behind the scenes, actually, you wouldn't be able to tell. I totally actually initially just passed this turn. Let's go through this. I initially just wanted to pass. I didn't even want to make anything. I was just going to be like, I'm going to sit on these cards here, but they don't win me the game, right? Like, if I don't do anything this turn and he doesn't out these cards, my next turn I'm drawing into Time Space Trap Hole. I'm doing nothing again for a turn, right? So I was like, I'm going to turn these into downers, and they're either going to get over and eventually win me the game, or at least it's going to be able to reset the board, and I can start making 3s again after he kills them here. Do you have Seer? You should have Graph for Seer for Scarm here if you have Seer in deck. Seer's in the graveyard, and I only have the 1 Seer. So no, I don't have another Seer. Even if I Scarm here, one of the shortcomings of my deck in particular in its state is I don't have Tour Guide, right? Like, that would be the instant go-to. I'm going to search this card for next turn because I can normal summon it, and it doesn't blow up the card it summons or itself. So I can make another rank 3. But it only searches
Burning Abysses, which don't do anything when you have a non-BA in hand, right? Do you have a third Scarm? I think so. You just want to reset your top deck? I get that now looking at it. I even think normal summoning Scarm does the same accomplishment here, right? Just normal and get a new card to hand. I don't know. Originally, I did think, like I said, I was just going to pass here. And then that's why he drew for turn, and I told him to put it back so I could go ahead and put the downers on it. And look what he drew, by the way. He drew that Soul Charge. I can tell he was geeking, bro. He was waiting.
Some of these in the
little behind-the-scene actions, bro.
Today, maybe?
Not today, actually. I think I raw had both of these, bro. It's kind of crazy.
That's insane, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is going to be fine. They're going to live. I'm very confident, so I'll just pass turn.
I'll draw. Oh, my God. Or will they live at all, Mr. Pearljack?
No.
Will they live at all?
What now?
Interesting. Very interesting. You got 2 in hand. I know one's a graph.
Yes, one's a graph.
Oh, this is going to get so nasty for you. Oh, my God. Okay. This might just be over.
Don't say that.
I'm going to activate Soul Charge.
Oh, my fucking
He's charging.
No
for
hesitation.
4,000. No hesitation. You get ready for what's about to come.
Okay,
I don't think you're ready. The only thing that's going to be coming is me after this. All right, so we're going to summon 4 guys.
I forgot, bro. Yeah, he did drop that line on me. What an animal, bro. I ain't never heard anything come out of that boy's mouth like that. Filthy, bro.
Guys out. Bringing them all back.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't really matter here. So now I have to be careful with my positioning for how I do this if I want to do this properly. So what we're going to do is, and I think I've got it. Okay. So we're going to overlay. Oh, I really got to plan this out strategically.
No battle phase, too, and he's so confident.
No battle phase, easy.
You're
easy.
out of
Okay.
good rank 4s, though. What do you make?
We do that. I do it that way first.
So yeah, like the really funny thing is if you look at it and I didn't make these downards, like if I would have just stuck with my plan, we didn't go back, like he couldn't make these silent honor arcs he's about to make here to suck him up, which is super funny. Like it's super funny if you think about that. But like the fact that he made me take back my play ended up making his play better.
Yeah, I do it that way first. Yeah, okay, you're cooked. This is so over.
Yo.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, I have to be. No, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna overlay these 2 for Abyss Dweller.
Okay.
I'm gonna overlay these 2 for a Ragna Zero. Thanks for the attack boost you got.
Oh,
there, buddy.
you gotta be kidding! No.
We're gonna detach this Trick Clown for Abyss Dweller. That's gonna trigger Abyss Dweller.
Yeah.
Because Abyss Dweller, thankfully, is only your opponent cannot activate stuff in Grave. So we're going to do this, get the Trick Clown back. Trigger 1,000 Blades, get the 1,000 Blades back. And then we're going to overlay and make a 101 on top of it.
Oh my fucking god. And I put them in attack position, too.
You did.
That's all
Thank
my
you very
fault.
much.
Yeah, I definitely blundered that one. Yep.
We're going to pop this downward and draw a card.
Okay, I do have...
resolving Ragna Zero properly this time.
Yes. I've got a trigger for a graph, so...
You have no triggers because you're Dwellered. We're going to go ahead and use this 101.
I forgot. As much as he thought about this, it's an efficient clear. It gets rid of the Dante loop. It like literally shuts me off of everything. Good on Alex for seeing that this actually clears it up.
Take your downer.
I forgot. No. Oh my god, bro. I am getting rinsed here. Yeah, so you can take him.
And Dante will fall off, but no effect because of Dweller. Yep. And, oh no, I don't have a battle phase. Oh well, go ahead.
I've got some work to do. I've got some work to do. I'll draw.
Okay, so a little bit behind the scenes, like we were talking about, like I love to give you guys another behind the scenes look here. Was this game, I was actually just about to lose it. I was about to give up and lose the game. Here's like how the next turn played out. Here's how the first like few minutes I thought about the turn. He makes his play. He ends on his board. He's crazy. The greatest the game's ever seen. And I'm already thinking, I'm like, I don't win this game now. I lose. And I'm trying to think of a line for it and stuff like that. I think I originally, what do I just go for, bro? I decided to see the Musa rhythm, and then after I see the Musa rhythm, I had to change it up. I started with normal Scarm special graph, and then after I did that and made Musa rhythm, I said, oh my god, I have the lethal line. I just have to do it the other way. Now, the good thing Alex is a good friend. He let me do that. We do this a lot. Just if you see simple plays right away, you can change it. But yeah, he uses the Dweller. Breakthrough skill comes in to stop the Dweller on my turn. We hit him with the attack, and we hit him with the bar for game. Bro. Oh, it was so stinky. I saw that line, and I was like, dude, you're going to be so mad at me. You're going to be so mad at me after I hit you with this, bro. I knew it.
And you know what? Maybe I just...
Oh my god, bro. It doesn't look good. I don't know if that would surprise you.
What gave you that impression?
Yeah, like I said, for the first 5 minutes, I was just like, I lose the game. I was like, I do not win this game. And then I figured it out, and I was like, okay.
Out of curiosity.
It's
all
easy,
right,
bro.
I think I've crafted a way for lethal with this. It's kind of whack. I hope you're ready for it. I'm going...
There's no way.
The Musa
normal
rhythm.
graph.
My man.
Okay, I knew about that.
Special Scarm.
Okay.
Overlay.
What are we making?
I'm making Moozle Rhythm, the string de Jin, bro. He's going to be playing the song of your demise in a moment here.
Is he?
His summons okay, right? Support to subscribe. You guys don't have to subscribe. It's okay. As long as you're here enjoying the live stream, that's all that matters, bro.
And it's 3K,
if you said in the chat, Gage, I'm really enjoying the live stream.
I'm not dead. I'm
that's
very
all
close,
I need, bro. I don't need your
dead.
250 from Twitch.
When do you detach
damage step?
During damage
step?
Oh,
those words, bro. I get to say them. Isn't that powerful?
Do you?
All right.
Okay. Sure.
Battle phase.
Okay.
I'm going to declare an attack into Abyss Dweller. You guys already see it.
Okay, on attack,
we win. We hit him with the meanest barbar in the game, bro. We dookie on the poor guy. He's angry.
And I don't think I can Ragna you.
You definitely
can.
I'm really enjoying. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the live stream. I hope you're not just saying that
because
I told you
this. Because I left a monster in attack position. Oh my fucking god.
I'll attack with Moozle Rhythm.
Sure.
Damage step. Detach the graph. Boost it by double.
This only works because you have graph. That is sickening. Yep.
Separate chain link, graph trigger. I'll summon Barbar from the deck. I do not control a burning
blows
abyss.
Himself up.
He blows himself up, and I'll use his effect to banish 3.
That is so fucking infuriating. That is so fucking infuriating.
It is so funny, because, like, the back and forth in the last turn there, like, the fact that I took back plays to make Downard, made him make his plays to, like, soak up the board and take advantage of it, putting cards in attack position, which then allowed me to go for this Moozle Rhythm play, bro. And he got greedy. He paid the extra 1,000 to make another rank 4. Everything lined up perfectly for that. That was such a cool game, bro. Such a cool game.
I'm like, I didn't have to put it in attack. I didn't have to. I'm like, oh, he doesn't have level 4s. I don't have to worry about 101 on the crackback or any of that.
Wow, what a game. Dude, that was crazy.
Oh my fucking god.
Cool. All right, let's go double check the second hand here now. All right, so keep in mind for game 2, we're opening up strong. We're opening up BLS, Farfa, Foolish Burial. Soul Charge is crazy fucking good for later on in this game. BLS, we got a little bit of things we got to set up before we can use him, but that's our boss man, right? Alex's hand is junk. Alex's hand fucking blows, which is really good for us. Just Dante? Yes, just Dante. That's all we need, though, right? That's all we need, just the man.
I think what's even more demoralizing about that is that when I made that play, I specifically realized you don't have Nightmare Shark, because Nightmare Shark came out in some, like, weird product. It was like a manga promo or like something that we don't open for this show.
This is
unless
the second time Simo's lost a breakthrough.
And so I'm like, oh, good.
Surely
I'm
he'll
under
be
the
based in
threshold where,
Bandit,
like,
not
none of this
Dante.
is going to matter, because that was, like,
but
the
we've
only
already
card off the top of my
discussed
head.
Alex
As someone who used to play
fun.
BA, I remember
Alex
that's how
is
you
the
cheese
no
wins.
fun zone.
I forgot
The
about
no
the other
fun
way to
friend.
cheese wins, which was Barbar, and I thought Dweller I was just safe, but the combination of Moozle Rhythm plus Breakthrough Skill, I have no words. I'm going to go first. I guess those are the only words I've got, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think you need any words, bro. All I can say is good luck. Let's see what you got.
Holy shit, am I going to need it looking at this hand.
This hand's, I mean, the 3 back row to open up the game is super strong, though, right? We're just not going to ignore that, right? Like, it is hard to, like, face down 3 back row and start playing the game.
Wow.
That bad?
This hand. I'm not going to lie to you, kind of. I'm going to set 3 and pass.
Oh, in his rank 4 deck. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll draw, stand by main. I forget what I draw. Oh, I draw into Effect Veiler. Another light target, by the way. BLS is looking even more juicy, right? Even more scrumptious. I liked your Foolish Burial just as much as I'm going to like mine. Is this going to be okay?
Yep, dump that graph.
I will dump the graph, and then I'll use its effect. I'm going to summon Skarm from the deck. I'm going to normal summon Farfa, Mountain Branch of the Burning Abyss.
Seems fine.
I'll overlay these 2. He plays under, like, just about everything that's not Dimensional Prison. The Burning Abyss Traveler.
Does it play under Time-Space Trap Hole?
Holy fuck, it does not. What's it get launched back into the extra deck? But that's, like, okay, right? Like, think about it. Like, he's getting bounced to the extra deck, but we still have whatever's underneath him triggering. Like, amazing.
Goes back to the extra. I would prefer it banished, but, you know, we'll take it.
It's all right. We can use him again. Got no triggers, I guess. Was it back? Skarm triggers on graveyard, and then during the end phase, it searches. Right?
No, it triggers, like, in the end phase.
Okay. I remember... Did anybody play at that time? Did anybody trigger Skarm? I remember people were like, you have to trigger Skarm when it hits the graveyard, and then just remember to do it during the end phase. That's how I remember it working. I remember people telling me how to do that. Not that it was just, oh, when it's in the end phase, you just trigger it from the end phase. I remember that's how people used to tell me how to do it. I thought that's how it worked. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that way, right?
it ain't lingering. Yeah, I know that now. But I always remember people telling me that's how you had to resolve it back then.
I think that was a debate back then. I'm just going to.
That's what I was just saying.
Of my own. I'll go end phase and I'll use the Scarm.
Sure. Let's see what you get.
Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't Dust Tornado this. What was it? Bottomless Trap Hole? I mean, he can wait to use it, right? But I'm surprised he just didn't shotgun it.
I'll pick up another graph.
All right. I'm going to dust your back row, too.
Oh, fuck.
I just didn't watch the episode. Clearly, I wasn't even conscious in the episode because I don't remember him doing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. There goes BTH.
Draw. Oh, my God. Terrible. Actually terrible. It's another graph. You know what? We'll get in. Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefarious.
Yep. Cool card.
15.
Yep, I'll take it.
All right, I'll set another one. Go ahead.
Draw. Unfortunate. I will set, and I'll pass. Go ahead.
See what I drew into. I actually don't even remember what I drew into or whatever. You can go normal hat, summon Nefarious, right? He can. Why did he do that? Why didn't he do that? I feel like he should develop a well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like he should be playing a Feral Imps, right? I think you always, if you can make a Feral Imps just on a raw board like this, I think you always make it. Because if it lives, if it gets its first search, and then its second search, you've, like, won the game just because of the advantage alone. Funny enough, I don't think, maybe he didn't realize that. Maybe he didn't see that. It's kind of crazy. That's so funny that you bring that up. I didn't even realize that. Well, he's getting in for 15. That's his gameplay.
I'll draw. It does not get any better. Main one.
Yes.
So, what are you setting?
My whole locals for 2 years thought the Dragon Wars for each effect once per turn. Those guys were playing in 2024, bro. That is crazy if they were each effect.
Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness, so that's kind of annoying. I think I'm okay with this. I'm going to run out my hat trigger.
Sure. Are you specialing it, I'm guessing?
I'm specialing
it,
yep, because there's 2 monsters on the field. I think this is probably just the right play.
Sure. I don't even remember what I set. It was Graph. I just was setting Graph. I see why I did it, though. Because if this dies, it turns into Scarm, which has big defense, but also Scarm makes anything else. It's fine. I think it's defensible. Double Veiler, by the way. I'm equipped for anything. Sure.
Not really much to contest it. I feel like... Oh, that contests it. Okay, I stand correct.
Yeah, there's some cards. A couple of them.
Yeah, there's some cards. Okay. That's fine, though, because you still have to deal with it before my next turn, so it's not the end of the world.
He's right about that. That's what we said. Like, if Feral the Imps can resolve and get 1 card, it's good, but if it can get 2... that's game over.
Would I presume to be your graph?
It was. I'll use his effect.
Yep. What do you want
I'll bring out a Scarm from the deck.
Sure. And I will just... I'm worried about. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Draw. All right, I will start my turn by special summoning Alec, Malin Branch of the Burning Abyss.
Sure.
Good talk.
Okay, we'll take these 2 and I'll throw them on
we
top.
We needed another 3 off the top.
It's got to be Dante.
And there's the Burning Abyss Traveler. Right? What am I up against in the background now? What do we see? Fiendish Chain,
I will
something
use
else?
his effect, Detaching Scarm. And
Mill
3
for cost, please. Yep. See, you're just
the,
so nice
oh
with
my
it.
Lord,
Look at you.
I'm the greatest, bro. Do you have a response to the activation of the effect?
No, you're good.
Okay, so we'll go Chainlink 1 Seer. I'm going to target Graph, and then Chainlink 2 Barbar. I'll banish a couple dudes. We'll banish 1, sure. The other Graph. I'll just do those 2.
Okay.
I didn't want to banish any of the other ones because I wanted to keep, I think, any option for Seer. I wanted to, like, keep my options open. I think that's why I only banished 2. Probably an insignificant amount of life points to really consider about it, but
I'll banish
I didn't want to waste the effect
1,
either, right?
The other Graph. I'll just do those 2.
Okay, so I'll take 6?
Yeah.
All right, sure. And then you get your graph.
I do, yes.
Your special graph from your grave. You're not in the deck.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah, you said
see your effect.
That's that. Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, special graph then. Okay.
And Dante's 25.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go to battle.
Sure.
And I'll get over with Dante.
I'll chain him up.
Sure. Okay. So that's fine. He's not 0. I'm convinced
he has
0.
some attack points.
He's honorary 0 attack point. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go end phase and I'll get my Scarm Search.
But yeah, see, this is totally fine. Like, this is totally fine. I don't think I'm actually like worried about this guy being chained up. He attacks over it. I get full value off of whatever the cards are. What are we sitting on? We have BLS, Soul Charge, and another Effect Veiler. I feel really, really good still. Really, really good. One of the back rows cleared now.
Okay. I'll grab a Barbar.
Another Barbar.
I'm feeling that one. I think that's a good choice. Go ahead, your turn.
I've always loved that Barbar has like the chain mace thing that looks like a flail from RuneScape.
Oh yeah,
it's been like my favorite. Yeah.
The Varax flail, bro.
Yeah,
draining all.
I'll
the
draw.
prayer.
Stand by main.
Yep.
I'm gonna try for this king again. Jesus.
Yeah,
oh
you shall not pass.
I shall not, indeed. That's frustrating. Okay. I mean, it got 2 Veilers out of you, so I don't know how mad
it did. It got
really
some pretty
be.
good value. It got some okay value.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, as much as it sucks Veilering the same card like that twice, like stopping in its tracks twice was able to stymie the game from Alex. So
I'm gonna run out this Mathematician. Do you have a third Veiler?
I don't. That one's gonna resolve.
All right, sure. Don't know what I'm gonna send with this one, to be honest. I'd really liked for this king to resolve one time.
That's what I was hoping. That's what I was.
It is what it is.
hoping.
It is what it is. It's tough. I don't really just have.
I
a
don't
good
remember
send
what he
here.
dumps
I
here.
think I'm just gonna dump Clown.
Okay.
And then use Clown just to bring itself back.
Just to get a wall up.
Just
I
get
remember that.
rotation.
Yeah. Okay.
It will be a 0/0, notably.
It's fine because, like, at the very least, like I go battle phase and clear it, and it summons back, and it's another wall again. Maybe I don't clear it the second time, and he has another level 4. I mean, it's fine.
And
the only other choice I could think about would, like, what else could he dump? Like Thousand Blade, but then he doesn't have like the way to summon it back or something like that. No, this is like fine.
Gonna get like a bunch of random value off these dudes. Should probably still clean them up though. We'll go battle.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I really don't think this matters too much. I'm gonna go math into graph.
Okay. I will take 500 and I'll use graph.
Yep.
I will pull a Skarm out with graph.
I am gonna go king over Dante. I don't feel great about it, but
okay. And then I'll use Dante. I'll pick back up.
Yeah, and you'll take 13 from that.
Yes.
You took back Seer.
I took back Seer. Yep.
Okay. Second main. I'll set one. Go ahead.
Draw. Stand by main. My turn to do some thinking. All right, what did I draw off the top here? I don't remember. Okay, there's the chain. Math Man comes down. Summon back the Clown. Attack over. That's where we get the Skarm out the deck, and he attacks. Pick back up Seer. Okay, we drew Libic. Not the greatest thing here. So we're up against MST set, and he just set Mirror Force, too, which is pretty spooky. A little spooky of a card. But, we got options now, right? We got another 3 we can make here. I forget what we were going to make. Let's just find out. Let's go. Let's let the
couple back
the game play out.
Fiendish Chain.
And of course, the BLS we know is safe to summon.
I see you have one as
we
well.
Don't attack
sitting in your graveyard there.
We can maybe get some banishes off.
All right, let's begin with like the obvious play. I'm gonna normal Seer.
Sure.
What do I have a read on? Torrential wouldn't be good for you. No hand to discard with. Not that you play anything. It's probably like another Fiendish Chain. I'm gonna take these two, and I'm gonna overlay them. I'm gonna make Zen mains and attack.
Sure.
I'll go battle phase. I will attack into your Mathematician.
Okay, so I lose my Mathematician, you detach, and I will draw a card.
Yeah, and then I'll use Seer.
So this was obviously around Mirror Force. This fucking crushes. I didn't realize it was that good. I'm also just thinking like Bottomless Trap Hole and stuff like that. That's why I don't want to summon Big Boy BLS yet. Even though it would have broken up the field pretty nicely. Now that I'm looking at it, if I would have summoned it in defense and maybe like banished. Of course, this isn't with full knowledge that I don't know what he has, but this is fine. This beats like actually his board. And the goal with the Zen mains here is I can hopefully pop one of these back row to make it safer to summon Blackluster Soldier.
I'll bring back Dante.
Sure.
And I'll use Dante. I'll attack into the Trick Clown.
Okay, I'll just pay a K and bring it back.
Bring it back. Got it.
Simple
switches. Main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the end phase and I'll pop the Clown again.
He's out of here.
I see why I popped the Clown. It gets him off the Clown loop. So it makes sense. I don't want him to draw another 4. That's fine, too. Because I know he has Castel. So, I mean, that makes sense, too. I do want to ideally, I remember in my head thinking I want to start getting at the back row. I think at some point, I literally just say, fuck it, though. I think, I forget what turn I just say, fuck it. I'm going to summon this guy, and it's either going to stick or not.
Now. Go ahead, your turn.
I'll draw. Stand by main. Ugh. I'll set one. Go ahead.
Cool. I'll draw. Stand by main.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to banish a Light in the Dark.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, so I just kind of go fuck it at this point. Go figure after setting another back row, I feel super safe doing that. It does work into the full field.
Look, you have 3 back row. I'm like not feeling great that it's going to stick.
Fair.
I know these 2 are probably to the left of King of the Fairlamp. They're probably not anything good. I don't know what the fresh one is, though. Is the summon okay?
Unfortunately.
I'll just go battle phase. I mean, 3.
I'm going to think.
What could you have? I don't even know if you have anything. Like, I really don't even think this is anything.
On attack deck, I'll mirror.
And you know what? That's not something I don't think I would have respected there either, too. I'm thinking about it, and there was no way I would have been able to bait it out. Like, Zen mains, you don't mirror force the Zen mains. Of course, you never do that. So it wouldn't, like, have came out there. There's no realistic scenario where these would have, like, flipped it either. I don't know.
Mirror force.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's
and then I'm going to chain compulse to bounce Zen mains.
Oh, man, bro. What could I have? Oh, man. Okay, it's everything. All right.
It's all not that great. You get the value, so...
I get a Dante. That's all I get. I'll pick back up Seer again.
Sure.
That ruined my day. That didn't feel good. Main 2, I guess I'm setting a card, and I have not normal summoned, right?
No, you just smashed with the OS.
We've been holding on to the soul charge for the whole time, too. I think I find a time very soon here to be able to use it, but we've kind of just been chilling with it, bro. And that's like the ultimate comeback button. As long as we don't put ourselves in a lethal line, it's like summon super solid.
Seer?
Yep.
Special Lidic.
Yep. That's why I can feel great about it.
Yeah, and I feel a lot better.
Yeah, now he's just back again.
Now that it's on the field. I'll set a card. Pass.
All right.
The back row, was it just the soul charge? Did I just bluff set the soul charge? No, it was Karma Cut. Oh, well, I mean, that even makes me feel even more safe, right? Now that we have, like, a real back row back there. Zen mains control, baby. Been locking it down. The mains.
Okay, get it out of here.
Tragic. All right.
Karma cuts. Karma cuts. So you know what I'm going to do?
What you got?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay. Defensible. I like it.
I don't think I know your last 2 cards.
You know, I searched a Barbar. That you do know this is in here.
Oh, yeah, I do know the Barbar. I do know the Barbar. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot, like, you know, playing 2 Barbars isn't particularly conventional in EA. So I saw this one over here. I'm like, okay, that's gone.
Yeah, I had to make it work.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate it. I honestly think I'm just going to put imps to defense.
To defense. Okay, all right. I'll draw.
Well, this way you can't Zen mains
Yeah,
crash,
I mean, I get it. I get it. I do get it. I'll give you one more turn. Soul Charge.
Oh, my God. I can't complain.
I don't even remember what I drew off the top there. Let me go find out. Yeah, so obviously, like, after he just shifted his defense, we can realize that none of the cards are really real. Also, this is the safest turn to be able to play Soul Charge because he has no back row. Whatever I make is sticking, and I can remove the board as I like it. Plus, we have Wing Blast. Wing Blast that we just drew into to back it up. This game is officially over, bro. I said I'm going to give you one more turn because I'm going to special summon whatever I like, and that includes the Blacklist or Soldier. He can come back.
Do 2,000, actually.
Sure.
BLS... and the free Dante, because why not?
Yep.
And then just banish it.
I banished. I did the work. Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Special Thrasher.
Yep.
Normal Trick Clown.
Yep.
Overlay. And Cry.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say he has to make Exciton here.
Board. It's going to be Wing Blasted, so.
I mean, it matters because I was going to make Exciton, so.
Well, I mean, now that I have that information, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, look at you getting all cocky over there thinking you just have the game unlocked.
I was like,
so.
Oh, what could he make? It doesn't matter. That's a good card, but okay. Are you going to activate it?
I am actually. So this is where you're going to activate Wind Blast.
Yes, I will Wing Blast. I'll pitch this Barbar.
Sure. Okay. So this goes, you get nuked except for Zen mains.
Got a couple triggers then.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll go 1 Dante, target Seer, 2 Seer, target Dante, 3 Barbar.
Sure.
So, okay, I did all this, and I'm also thinking, he doesn't realize, but, like, during the end phase, this Zen mains has to pop something, right? Like, it has to. I still win on the following turn, but I think using the Wing Blast was probably a waste. There realistically wasn't a reason to, like, give him back his Exciton Knight, right? Like, there's no reason to do that. And, like, the end phase pop of Zen mains would have taken care of it anyways. So,
banish, banish, and banish. Okay, and then Seer, special Dante, add Seer. Okay.
I take 9. Yeah,
yep.
9.
Well, that really didn't do a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah. Do you have Seer in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have to think, because I don't know if there's a world where I'm alive.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I don't know if it's important, but Zen mains is I do have to pop something on the field during the end phase.
All the more reason why I don't think I'm alive.
Yeah.
I think Exciton was probably our best bet, but I don't think it was good enough. Now, buddy, you got it.
Wow.
Last card is Assault Halberd, and I could have brought back...
Yeah, see, so I did talk to him about this, and like it's a preemptive concede. Like I don't think he's out of the game, but you do have to like I don't think he's out of this game. Like my hand is good, and I've got like follow up and stuff, which is cool. But like I don't feel like the game was over. I also feel like definitely wing blasting was wrong there too. I don't know. It was a good game, though. It was fun. I thought this match was super slick. I think the deck we played was super enjoyable. I loved playing the Burning Abyss. I think the game we pulled off game 1, finding an OTK through his Soul Charge. Well, it wasn't an OTK. Finding the game through Soul Charge was pretty fucking sick. I like it, bro. It was good. It was a fun episode. I like when we all bring new decks and the games get really close. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, it was cool, man. It was sick. What'd you guys think of this episode? Rate it out of 10. How would you guys rate this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series? I itch on to the side of 8 or 9 with this one. A good Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series episode always has a hype moment. It's got some sick decks. It's always got to be banger. Something that always puts it above the rest. A cut above, if you will. 9 out of 10, that's what I like to see, bro. That's what I like to see. The next few episodes are just as slamming, guys. I guarantee you guys are going to like them. So definitely... I know you guys will. You guys can't avoid it. Tune in next week to the Progression series and the week after that, bro. And the week after that. Got to be a game 3 to be a 10 out of 10. You know what? That's true. To be a true 10 out of 10 episode, it's got to be like a down to the wire nail biter 10, like game 3. That's the only way. There's a couple of those. We just had one of those today, chat. We filmed Dimension of Chaos today. I was talking to MBT about it. Holy shit. What a fucking great episode. You guys are going to really like that one when that one comes out.